What's up, guys? Going to be taking the cam gear off, the timing chain, the plate behind here, and removing the cam. Waiting on a shipment from Amazon for assembly lube so I can put the new cam in, but thought I would just give a short little video. So I will show you guys what's up. Okay, these are all 10mm bolts. These are to the cam lock plate, so let's go ahead and take those off real quick. One more important thing is to, before you take this off, because right now it's actually just being held in by that little dowel, but make sure your timing points, I don't know if you can actually see it or not, but there's a little dot right in right there. So always make sure those are pointing to one another. That is top dead center. This will be all the way at the top, so that way you can put it back in and not have any timing issues with it being off a tooth. So go ahead and pull that off. Take the chain off, get that loose. And you can see where it was kind of right in there. But get the chain off to the side there. And this is your cam plate here. These are all, again, 10mm bolts. Keeps the cam in place from walking in and out. Then also there's a seal on the inside of this, and I'll show you that here too, that has a lot to do with the oil pressure. If that seal is not sticking out from the surface of it, so then it actually can cause an oil leak and lose pressure through there. So we'll go ahead and take that off now here. This is I think it's a 120 something thousand mile engine, because you see how obviously this is OE from 2000, so it's been on there for 21 years, and that's, I mean, it's pretty much flat. So I would say it's definitely time. And anytime you change a cam, you always want to change this. This is like, I think it was like 10 bucks, 10, 15 bucks off of eBay. So put that in the scrap pile there. But yeah, that's the camshaft there. And I'm trying to find some longer bolts so I can screw them in there so if I can pull it out. So I'll be right back. Yeah, got some little longer bolts, but nothing too crazy, but trying to do this one-handed. I don't know how well that's gonna work out, because this is a long stick with short bolts. There we go. Try not to score up the cam bearings taking this thing out. is it. There we go. Let's set this right here. It's got some wear to it, but I mean, for a 120,000+ mile engine, I don't think it's that bad. There's no like grooves really in it from bad lifters. I checked all the lifters too, and they looked all right, besides them being OE also, but yeah. So I'll come back to this once I get the engine lube, so install the other cam and put it all together. This is the point here. From now on, you're gonna be putting the engine back together instead of tearing it apart. So it's a pretty exciting step here. All right, I got the cam all cleaned up, free of oil and everything. The Similarly lube came in, so using that and throwing it in. I also decided to take off the oil pump because I decided to get a new milling, an M295 oil pump to throw on there. Since I'm this far deep in it already, might as well do that. It's like $60, so just for reassurance when I start the engine, and should have good oil pressure. So I will cut to the part where I'm installing the cam. Half of it lubed up here, and I'm going to do half right now because it'd be easier to not get it all over everything once it's in there. Some put more on here. This stuff is like honey, so it also strings like almost like Halloween makeup stuff. So be very careful, because it like will stick to you like anti-seize does. It gets all over everything. Make sure it's on. That. Get this last little bit here. See what I mean? If you're not wearing gloves and stuff like that, it'll get all over your clothes, and I'm guaranteed it probably will ruin them too. So just, I mean, look at that, it's crazy. So that way I know it still has oil on it. Here comes the hard part with being one-handed. Okay, got the cam installed now. That's nice and lubed up in there. Holy crap, it's it is crazy stuff. So it's my first time actually using this stuff. So I think it was like $6 on Amazon, free shipping and stuff, so use that. Then I have the new plate. What I was talking about earlier is you can see how that's raised up, and that seals against this, which helps create oil pressure. So this, new oil pump, new pickup, this thing should have super awesome oil pressure. especially running boost, that's greatly helpful. So I will go ahead and get that on there. This comes with, if you can read that stuff, I'm sure it's just lube for that seal, so you don't put it on dry. So I will go ahead and I'll do that, and I'll put that on when I come back. All right, I got the cam retainer plate torqued to 18 foot-pounds. Have that all set. So now I'm gonna be putting on the gear and put some lube around there just in case, and I will come back. All right, so I got the cam gear on and all torqued. These are torqued to 26 foot-pounds. Did that, then made sure everything was turning freely, not binding. So everything is all hunky-dory. For that, just put back on top dead center here. And those are lined up. And that is cam swap on a LS based engine. Yeah, so I got that done. I'm going to be probably putting on the witness tray, then the well, I really can't put that on until. All right, so I got the cam gear back on. These are torqued down to 26 foot-pounds each. So let's make sure there's no binding or anything goofy going on. Everything seems to be in order here. So let's just put that back, top dead center here. Get those to line up. And that is how you do a cam swap on an LS based engine. Yeah, so now I gotta wait on the lifter trays, because I got the cheap ones and these look like crap, so I ordered original GM stuff, so those will be in. I'm not going to use those on the LS7 lifters. Gotta clean the deck up, get that prepped for as soon as I get the lifters. I'll put the heads on. I gotta paint the valve cover, clean that up and paint it, so I can put that on, button that up, then I'll be able to put the witness tray on, the oil pump pickup once I get the new milling oil pump in, and button that up and basically have a long block ready to rock and roll. So thanks for tuning in and watching this. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for other videos coming up. I'll be starting up back on this probably next video. I still have the other side to do to take off this spindle and everything, so got to do that, get that all cleaned up and painted. So hopefully spring, summerish, so if I can put that, then there's a Turbo 350 sitting over there, so I'll probably use if I don't find a good deal on a 4L80, which I really want to run in this, but we'll see. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later.